Alrighty, welcome back. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and this is my 100% walkthrough for Thimbleweed Park. This particular video is a full walkthrough of the casual mode. Check the length of the video. That's how long it's going to take us to get through the entire game on casual mode. If you don't already know, on casual mode, a lot of the puzzles and things you need to do with certain items in the game is cut out of the game. And it's more of a story mode version of the game. I'm going to show you how to get through it as quickly as we can. I'm not guaranteeing that this is the fastest ever speedrun or anything like that. I'm just trying to make it as efficient as possible for you guys who are following along, trying to get the final last couple of achievements. Speaking of achievements, I did accidentally do a run where my microphone wasn't working. And so I've already recorded picking up the achievements for the 75 specks of dust, but you haven't missed much. It's not what it sounds like. I'm going to show you a nifty little trick and we're going to get those 75 specks of dust easy. They are actually random, so there's no actual guide where I can show you how to find each individual 75 specs, but we don't need to do that and you'll see why in just a minute. Alright, let's not wait any longer. Let's get into this. Okay, and like I said, we're going through the entire game, so we need to go to New Game, and we've got to make sure that we select Casual Mode. Okay, you'll notice that I've cut out all the cutscenes and things like that, and we'll be skipping as much dialogue as we can in this particular playthrough, as we finally gain control of our unfortunate friend Boris when he comes down the trail here. Come on, game. I might have cut the video in a little bit too early, but there we go. There's Boris.
I fly halfway.
Okay, skip his dialogue.
This looks like
some more dialogue. Alright, we've finally got control. Let's open the gate. And then we want to walk straight over and pick up the rock.
I wonder how I can turn off the light to let them know I'm.
And because we're playing on casual, he is giving us ridiculous hints.
Rock to put out the light.
There we go. So they really help you as much as they can.
Trail to Thimbleweed Park. Point 7.
I was trying to use the rock. Sorry, use rock on sign. Thought I did that, but must have missed a button there. Anyway, there we go. As soon as you've put out the light. Get rid of his dialogue, and we're going to head all the way over to the right hand side. And I'll meet you guys again when we've got control of the two agents. Okay, here we are back in control of the agents. Now it probably doesn't matter which one you do this with, but you just have to remember, because we're going to be using certain agents for certain things, and it'll depend on what they have in their inventory. But if you are going to follow this guide, I do recommend doing this. I do recommend using Reyes to give... He might have the camera or he'll have the film. Whichever he has, hand it over to Ray.
Sure.
So if he's got the camera, give the camera to Ray. If he's got the film, give the film to Ray. Now switch to Ray. And we're going to use the film in the camera.
Before it pixelates any further.
Before it pixelates. And then we're going to use the camera on the body, of course.
Smile. Appears to be...
Alright, now we can skip all the dialogue again. Nearly done. Come on. Alright, as soon as we've got control again, we're just going to head up. Oh, not past the gate, through the gate and up the trail. Now when you get to the road, you may, we'll skip the tutorial, you may or may not find a speck of dust, and here we go, we've got our first speck of dust. If you don't find one here, just continue walking forward and do what I'm about to do whenever you do find your first speck of dust. What you want to do is you want to make sure you've got the cursor on the speck of dust, and then what you want to do is you want to save the game. Okay, and once you've saved the game, go ahead and pick up the speck of dust. If you're hovering on the speck of dust like that and you're playing on Xbox, you can just push the X button, or if you're playing with an Xbox controller on PC. And as soon as you've picked it up, what you want to do is load the save we just made. And you'll see here the speck of dust is back, and all we need to do is pick it up again and then load the save, and then pick it up again and then load the save. And you do that again and again and again. It doesn't take that long. You'll see that there's no like big loading screens or anything like that, so it's not as bad as it sounds. It only takes a few minutes, and you'll get an achievement for doing 25, you'll do an achievement for getting 50, and you'll get an achievement for collecting 75 specks of dust. Now you won't see them pop on my screen because, as I said, I had a recording issue, a technical issue, but it's as simple as that, and then you don't need to worry about specks of dust for the rest of the game. So let's just do a quick achievement check. And you'll see here now we have only one achievement left to worry about, and that's for completing the game in casual mode. And I'm going to go about that as quickly as I can, and we're going to start by heading down the road. Don't worry about picking anything up. The Pigeon Brothers will pass us, and we're going to go start our dialogue with them.
Signals are
It's unskippable. Alright, and choose what signals, get rid of the dialogue, talk to them about the signals, and that's the quickest way to get this option. I think I've heard enough, and then we can leave. And once again, continue past, and we're going to head into town and speak to the sheriff. Obviously, if you haven't found your speck of dust yet, you may find it along the road here. If you don't find it before you get to the sheriff, don't worry, you can just as soon as you see your first one.
Wait for me.
No, Reyes, you keep up if you want. Alright, continue on to the sheriff.
Howdy.
It doesn't matter what you choose here, as far as I know. Alright, in we go. And as soon as we've got control, we're going to head into the coroner's office. Here we go. We'll get through this chat. I do believe you have to ask him about each of these 3 machines.
Tell us about.
Just once, not again. Alright, there we go. I think we've heard enough. And off he goes.
I hate this.
Okay, and once we're back in control, what we're going to do is head over to the Facetron, and we're going to use the photo in that just to get that out of the way. And then we're going to head over to the left and check all these drawers here.
It's empty. It's empty.
Not sure if it's always in the top, but it does seem to be. And I'm going to open the fingerprint kit just so
There's
that she
a
mentions the
fingerprint
tape.
brush, a small amount of fingerprint powder, but it's missing the fingerprint tape.
And I want to give the fingerprint kit to Reyes. Make sure he's got it for later on. He loves carrying stuff, apparently. And now we're going to head up to the sheriff's office.
Hello.
Get through this chat as well. We're going to ask him about the restaurant.
The restaurant.
Chuck.
Stop it.
And doesn't matter what you pick there, and the sheriff will
Looks
finally
like we need
leave.
to go talk to the rest of the weirdos that live in this town.
We should split up. It will be faster.
You cooling your heels.
And skip that. I nearly forgot that I was skipping dialogue. And now we're just going to find the
Just a bunch.
photo
There's a
book or whatever it's
fingerprint
called.
book
Yeah,
here.
fingerprint book. That's what I was looking for. And once you've got that, head back to the coroner's office. And we're going to put the fingerprint book into the fingerprint, or Fingertron. Alright, now we need to exit Town Hall. Okay, and we're going to head and speak to the Pigeon Brothers yet again. Just talk to any of them.
We have to fix this.
Skip all that. Make sure you ask if you can help. And I did skip the dialogue there, but it's always the same. I found out that this one's not actually random. It is always a WC67 tube. Now with Ray, we're going to walk into the alley down here, walk to the trash can, and kaboom. Okay, and we'll automatically gain control of Reyes after that little scene. And we're going to head down that same alley now and grab Agent Ray's notebook. I was trying to find a way to do it without having Agent Ray go down this alley, but the game actually makes you do it, like forces it upon you eventually anyway, so I thought we'll get it over and done with. Alright, grab her notebook and then head down.
A fingerprint brush,
whoops.
a small amount of fingerprint powder.
Yeah, shush, Reyes. Head down B Street and we're going to go to Ricky's Cakes and get a tube for the Pigeon Brothers. Alright, once inside, talk to Ricky.
Let's go over to the counter where we can talk.
Let's talk.
Based.
Alright, skip the dialogue. And then we've got to ask her... I'm not sure which one of these. I don't think it matters. You got to wait till you see... I'm looking for a tube. There it is. And it's a WC.
And what is the make?
And it's a 67.
You... Here you go. Give...
Alright, and now back to the Pigeon Brothers. And yes, I'm aware that they're girls. Or sisters. But they're called the Pigeon Brothers, so that's what we're going with. Alright, talk to any of them.
No time to talk. We have...
Oh yeah, don't you want this tube?
I got...
There we go.
Thank you.
Alright, so now access to A Street.
Here.
And we get their business card. Okay. Now we're going to head to the town outskirts, basically. Okay, you may get a little cutscene somewhere around here with the sheriff on the phone. I've probably cut that out of the video. Alright, let's turn on the light switch. Heading into this bathroom, and then we want to pick up the toilet paper. Oops. And now we're going to go all the way back to the body. You can probably wait and do this later once you've got a map, but it's really not that far. So I'm just going to get it over and done with now. Like I said, this is not a speed run. I just want to make it as easy as possible to get through casual mode. And this is of course designed to be your second playthrough, so you already know most of the game. Oop. Down the trail. Over to the body, and we're going to use toilet paper on the corpse.
That worked. I have...
Shush, Reyes. Alright, now we're going to head back into town, and one of two things is going to happen here. If we can switch to Ray eventually, we'll do that. If the game doesn't let us once we get back into town, we may skip to the Ransom flashback scene. Just depends. Usually you go back and forth a little bit. Well, not usually, sometimes. I don't know how, whether it's random or what with this game. A lot of things are random, so... I've played this 5 or 6 times, maybe more now, and I still don't know if there's a pattern. I'm going to head down A Street. Going to head back to Main Street. Just trying to press right trigger now to see if they'll let me switch right or left trigger to switch to Ray. It didn't let me. So now I'm going to head down B Street and back to Main Street. Try and switch. No switching. Go inside the diner. Leave the diner. Still no switching. Okay, what we're going to do, Obviously, if it lets you switch to Ray, then you can, I guess, skip through the video until I've got control of Ray. But for now, I'm going to go to Ransom the Clown. I suppose you could do this in this order anyway. If I do this now, you could do Ransom now and then do the Ray section straight after this. So what we're going to do is talk to Sandy.
Welcome to the S&D Diner. Hey, just so you know, that's book.
Ask her about the dead body.
What's up with
Oh, whoops, I accidentally asked her about the sheriff as well. Just go down this line of questioning about the body, and we'll start Ransom the Clown
Ransom the
flashback.
Was the featured act at Stupid.
Big night at
Okay, and once we're in control of Ransom, we need to pick up the note on the bulletin board. And we also want to pick up the card on the bulletin board. Should be here somewhere. Ugh, he's in the way. I can't see it. There we go. There it is. Okay, and we want to pick up the poster and get that out of the way. You'll notice this is going to be a lot easier than the flashback in the hard mode. Open the safe. So we didn't need to figure out the code to the safe. It's just automatically unlocked. Pick up the cash. And we don't need to pick up the nose. We've already got it in our inventory. Make sure you use the clown nose before I forget that.
Ouch!
And
Tight!
out we go.
I'll have to wear it for a couple of...
Ransom?
Skip this dialogue.
And you're all correct. They
Good. Okay. You!
Head to the circus grounds. Go to the backstage entrance or backstage area. You don't need to push over the mime if you've already done it in the first time we did this. But if you haven't pushed over the mime and got that achievement, make sure you go and push the mime. Alright, take the, whatchamacallit, swear jar money. Alright, we're going to use the hair gel.
Ooh, my cloud fro looks great now!
And use the makeup. Alright, now before we can go and do the show, we need to get our joke book off Carney Joe, I think his name is, isn't it? So head out to the showgrounds and then across to Midway.
Shoot the bunny!
Talk to Carney Joe.
You got my money?
No.
Skip all that. Tell him we've got his money.
I had... Yeah, well, not much choice. Now...
Alright, there we go. We've got our book. Alright, back to the backstage area. No, not the main entrance. Don't go in there. Oh, I thought he was going to go in there then. Alright, and out onto stage.
Hello!
Okay. Now you can pick
That was
anything you
amazing.
want here
Whoa.
until you get the old lady option.
You guys are...
You gotta do 2 or 3 options first. Still nothing there. Alright, now we've got the old lady option. Choose that, and it'll end the flashback.
What? What?
Alright, we'll just have to skip through this little scene here.
What? Grab your...
there with the 10 word. Hi.
Yeah. I love his arms flapping about throughout this whole thing. Okay, there we go. Back in control of Reyes. Now, hopefully we can swap to Ray. It doesn't look like we can yet. Walk outside.
Where did we go wrong?
Alright, skip all that. Still no. Alright, we're going to go to B Street. We need Reyes to be down here anyway. Let's see, can we swap yet? Look for the phone. There we go. Still no swapping. Alright, I'm going to cut the video here. What I'll do is I'm just going to walk back and forth from B Street to Main Street, maybe down A Street, until we can swap to Ray, and I'll rejoin you guys when we've got control of Ray.
I haven't seen Agent Ray.
Okay, there we go. Might not have needed to cut the video. I'll see what I decide.
Focused and
But,
solve this murder. So
Shush, Agent Ray. I'm trying to do a walkthrough. Now, as soon as she says, as soon as Agent Reyes says, oh, I haven't seen Agent Ray for a while, that's when it lets you switch. But like I said before, I can't work out when it exactly lets you. Okay, as soon as you've got control of Ray, we're going to go through this tunnel here. And the dime should be here. If you play on hard mode, the dime could be anywhere. But hopefully the dime is here. So pick up the dime. And then walk back through the tunnel we just came through. Walk all the way to our left through this tunnel. And the same on the other side. And what you want to do is open this red box. And it says, before you do stand in the way, it says, in emergency call Valentine Cuba. You may have a different name. All you need to do is make sure you remember the name. So for me, it's Valentine Cuba. It is very, very blurry. It's always blurry for me. Let me know in the comments if that's the same for you guys, but can sometimes barely make it out. Valentine Cuba. Open the red box. And now what we're going to do is switch to Reyes. And like I said before, going to head to the phone book. And we're going to look at the phone book. And we're going to find Valentine Cuba. Where is she? There it is. Valentine Cuba, he or she, sorry. 2701. Alright, switch to Ray. And we're going to use the dime in the phone. And we're going to dial that number. What was it? Nearly forgotten it. 2701, I believe.
help. I'm trapped in this.
I'm just going to skip the dialogue, skip the scene. All right, once you've made that call, head back out to the right, and the sheriff will save us. Skip all this.
No, there's a bus.
There we go. Okay, now we're going to switch back to Reyes, since we need to go this way anyway with Reyes. So we're going to go meet Agent Ray. So head back to Main Street and over to Town Hall. Alright, now, hang on, which one is Ray's notebook? We're going to give Agent Ray's notebook to Agent Ray.
Thanks. I hope you kept your eyeballs off it.
Alright, and now we're going to go into the coroner's office. That's why we needed to come this way anyway. With Reyes. And we're going to use the toilet paper in the Bloodtron. Okay, normally, if you haven't already done it, normally this is where I would then go and speak to Sandy in the diner and do the Ransom flashback. But with that done, now what we're going to do again with Reyes is we're going to leave this area, head outside again. And we're going to attempt to head into the county, or whatever they call it. I think it's called the county. Oop, out this way, past the Quickie Mart. Keep going, come on. So walk to Vista. Can be a little bit finicky sometimes. And all the way to our right.
Whoa there! You.
There we go. The sheriff's going to try and stop us.
I'm a fan.
And just go through any of the dialogue until you get this option at the bottom. That'll end that. Alright. Now, again with Reyes. We are now going to walk all the way back past the body, unfortunately. All the way to the body, and then past the body to the sewer entrance where Boris was dealt with right at the beginning of the game. We need the murder weapon, basically. Now, in hard mode, you need to get the chainsaw and the gas for the chainsaw and all of that, but in casual mode, we don't need to do any of that. I do believe it's an even easier path once we're in the sewer to find the murder weapon. I can't remember exactly. I haven't like compared them move for move, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, head over past the body, and we're going to go inside the sewer here. Okay, and walk to tunnel will be this one here on the far right, and then we're just going to walk left and up into here, and there's the murder weapon. So make sure you pick up the ice pick. All right, so we've got the murder weapon, and just go back out the way we came. Back this way. Should be nice and simple. It's definitely easier in casual mode. Back out this way. All right, and now we're going to head to A Street, and we want to go to the post office. All right, all the way back to the right. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you head over to my Twitch channel as well and follow me there. Do a lot of these practice runs, including this. I practiced a couple of playthroughs of this over on Twitch. Yeah, make sure you give me a follow there and help support me to grow both channels, both Twitch and YouTube. They both work sort of hand in hand for me to try and grow my community. So come over and join Aussie's army over there as well. All right, down A Street and find the post office. No, not Nickel News. Head inside the post office. All right, make sure you talk to the postal worker.
Be with you in a second. Yeah, I'm pretty swamped right.
All right, and make sure he knows that you're a federal agent. Then you can just leave the dialogue there. And now we can pick up some sticky tape. Once again, if you don't tell him that you're a federal agent, he won't let you take any sticky tape. All right, now we want to use the fingerprint kit. Sorry, so use fingerprint kit on the ice pick, and then use the sticky tape on the ice pick. All right, and now we can go to the coroner's office. We're getting there. If this is your second playthrough, you'll notice things are happening quite a bit faster. All right, back into the coroner's office. All right, over to the Fingertron, and we're going to use the sticky tape on the Fingertron to get our first report already. Wait for that to spit the report out, and then make sure you pick it up. Come on, game. There we go. Pick up fingerprint report. Don't really care what it says at the moment. And now we need to go up. We're just going to position Agent Reyes up in the sheriff's office. And now we're going to switch over to Ray. Alright, with Ray, we are going to head over back down A Street, or to A Street. I think this is the first time with Ray. And we're going to go inside Nickel News. I'm going to head over to the
Welcome to the Thimbleweed
radio.
Pickle. 8 years of it.
Yeah, get through this. Nice chatting, got a murder to solve. Alright, now, make sure you're ready to listen. As soon as we press use on this Police-tron, Natalie here is going to mention, hang on, I'm waiting to hear something, and it's going to be something random. And then we're going to switch over to Reyes, and we're going to report that exact incident, I suppose. So let's do it. I'll show you what I mean.
Please don't mess with the police scanner. I'm waiting for a call from the sheriff's office about a woman by the mansion and a possible car accident.
A woman, mansion, car accident. Switch to Reyes. Use the police radio. You got to go, attention all units.
Attention all units.
A woman it was. And it was the mansion, so the old estate. And I've forgotten what it was already. Fourth, was it? an accident, I thought it was about. Yeah, so that would be the flat tires, I suppose.
It's not much, but we're short a story on page 4. I'll be back soon.
Alright, so Natalie leaves, switch back to Ray, pick up the map in the frame over here. And then we're going to use that map in the Copytron. You don't need any money for it in casual mode.
What a nice copy. And in color, too.
Alright, and we've got everything we need. And we can leave. I think the game will stop us and make us put the map back when we try and leave. No, it didn't? Alright, cool. Now, what we want to do is head back to Main Street. Sorry, Main Street. And we'll actually get Reyes to come out here. And because Agent Ray now has all the copies of the map, we're going to need her to eventually switch back to Reyes now. Give a copy of the map to each of the characters that we're going to control. So give a copy to Reyes.
Happy to help.
Alright, now switch back to Ray and we're going to leave. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean that. I was supposed to be controlling Ray. Okay. So with Ray, we're going to go head out to the county again. And we should get a little scene with the sheriff once again, except this time we've got a map. And that should be the end of part 2. Come on, Ray, walk faster. She's so slow. There we go, speed her up a little bit.
Whoa!
Alright, skip the dialogue and choose this option. I have an official
I
map
have it.
right here.
I guess.
Alright, here we are in part 3. And we'll just get through this dialogue, which you can click any of these to just get some clues, but we're just going to say, let's get cracking. And once we're back in control, we're going to head to the circus. You can open up your map, or you can just walk sort of where we were there and head to the circus here. Head to the gate and use this...
Looks like a circus clown.
Sorry, not click on it. Use it. The horn, so
Keep your
that
panties up.
Ransom comes out and we'll have a quick chat with him.
What's it?
Get through the dialogue as quick as we can.
Red.
Don't go anywhere. As soon as you can leave the dialogue, do that. And once Ransom goes back inside, we can switch over to Ransom now. Alright, once in control of Ransom, we've got to pick up this poster again. Alright, now open the safe. Pick up the book. And we're going to pick up all these pages again. So just keep picking up the pages until it's they're all gone. And now what we want to do is put all of the pages back into the joke book.
Back into the joke book.
I'm surprised they make you do this step in casual mode, but anyway.
Got the page stuck back into the joke book.
There we go.
Got the page stuck back into the joke book.
Now we're going to go out to the circus grounds. Out this way. Now we need the popcorn because we still have to feed the hamster as well. Doing that a little bit differently. We can pick up the popcorn bag here. Did you pick it up? Yep, okay. And then pick up bits of popcorn until we've got a full bag. It's nowhere near as many as what you need in hard mode.
Okay, 2. I can count.
Or at least it's possible to do it this way, whereas I'm not sure if it is in
half
hard mode.
full.
Almost full or almost half full, did he say? Just keep picking them up. Look over here.
It's a full bag of popcorn.
There we go. It's full already. Head back to our trailer. Okay. Open the microwave. And then use the full bag of popcorn on the hamster.
Here you go, little beeper. Enjoy your crap.
Alright, back to the circus grounds again. You'll notice there that we've already got Ransom's wallet, and we're going to go basically use that wallet right now. Oh, hang on. Switch to Ray.
Stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my...
Shush, Ray. And give old Ransom mate a map.
Great. More?
Shush, shush, shush. Alright, back to Ransom. And now use the map to go to... it's A Street, isn't it? Yep, go to A Street. Head all the way to the right.
Buy me some kombucha? You look like you're...
Oops, I did not mean to talk to him. Maybe we can do it by talking to him.
I think you left my house.
Alright,
Thimbleweed Park
so
guided
give
tours?
wallet to Willie.
I have a... What?
Buy me
Alright, and now we've got the bloody wallet. So use your map. I believe we left, what's he called? Reyes out at the Vista. So walk to the Vista. And now give bloody wallet to Reyes.
Here's a bloody wallet. I hope you get hepatitis.
Alright, now switch to Ray, Agent Ray. And now we want to go and do the Franklin flashback. So we have to head to the hotel. Alright, go inside. There'll be a little scene here with Natalie. Get through this dialogue.
What are you... Wow. Nope.
And there we go. We're going to start the Franklin flashback.
He was...
It just can't. Oops. What?
Skipping all the dialogue. Alright, once you're in control of Franklin, head inside. Head all the way over to the right to the boombox kid. Alright. Use the boombox.
Hey, dude, what's your Yo, dude.
Talk to the kid. You gotta go through all this. What's that jacket you're wearing? What's on your face? And what's on your feet? Alright. Tell him what if you didn't have the latest and greatest. And then make sure you tell him that his glasses are not the latest and greatest. And I would totally know what was the latest and greatest. And then it was a gnarly dude. Make sure you choose these options. On MTV. And something about gag me with a spoon. Alright, I'm going to push the boombox again.
Hey, dude, what's your...
And then we're going to give one of the teddies to the kid.
Check out this
And we're going to trade it for his glasses. Make sure you don't choose the wrong option.
Here.
Sweet!
Alright, and now use the glasses and we can go speak to the hotel manager. Foolproof disguise. Alright, talk to the manager.
Welcome to the admin house.
Okay, I'd like to check in.
I'd like to check.
I'm Emilio Estevez again. And we need to do a photocopy. We don't have to go and get all the pages this time. This prospectus document.
One task done. Now I should go to my room and prepare.
Well, sort of. Our room is 1209. Oh, that's cool. I've never had it on such a high floor. But first thing we want to do is go up to the 10th floor. So call the elevator. Head inside. Oops. Oh my god. Go inside, Franklin. Alright, so up to the 10th floor first. Out we get, and we need to pick up the standard room photo. And now we can head to our room. So up to floor 12 for me. Again, it'll be random, so it might not be the 12th floor for you. And what was it? 1209, wasn't it? Should be out this way. Okay, and we're going to use the key card to get into our room, obviously. There we go.
Hello? Oh, yeah, I'm
Alright, skipping all the dialogue again.
a hotel.
Alright, now, use the bubble gum on the camera. And then use the photo on the camera, or on the sticky camera.
Waiting. Look.
Skipping this dialogue as well.
No reaction. Now I'm better.
Alright, and now use the telephone, and that should be the end of the flashback.
You can come up to my room now. I'm ready. Back to being plain old. That was quick.
Alright, there we go.
I asked the sheriff, but there's some of them. But
Alright, and we can just
Thanks.
leave her dialogue there. Alright, we're going to go talk to the hotel manager. Where is he? There he is.
Welcome to the Edmund.
Okay. Ask what happened to Franklin Edmund. Alright. And then leave the... So now we've got two. That's the victim's key card, and we've got Franklin's key card. First thing we want to do is go to the victim's room. So 1103. Let's go use the elevator. So floor 11 for the victim. And again, that's random, so it could be different for you. There we go. And again, I've forgotten. 1103 should be this way. And so use 1103 to enter there. And we're going to pick up the passport. And then we're going to leave. And we're going to go to Franklin's room. It'll be the same room that we just went to in the flashback. So go to the 12th floor. And, oops, wrong button. Out we go. Come on. And go to room 1209 and use the key card. And all you have to do is go in and then go back out. We'll get a little scene here.
What?
What to talk? No, that.
Alright, I'm going to skip all of this.
By the way,
Yeah. Come on.
I'm free of check.
As soon as we're in control of Franklin. Oh, sorry, it's going back to Ray, but we're going to switch over to Franklin. Go outside.
That tickles. Also,
Head over to the elevator. Zap the call button. Head inside, and now we're going to go down to the lobby, and we need to go and scare the boombox kid while he's having a drink by chilling or splashing the water. I think both work. Oh, I did not mean to talk to her. Meant to exit the elevator. Alright, head over to the drinking fountain. Get ready to chill it while he's drinking. Chill the fountain. Chill the drinking fountain while he's drinking.
Get real. That's totally not the greatest.
What's going on?
Alright, skip the dialogue. Skip this dialogue as well.
New class.
This what?
Alright, back in control of Franklin. I actually want Agent Ray. And we're going to go meet Reyes. So use the map. Oh, not the phone. Very finicky sometimes. Use a map and head over to the Vista. And we're going to give the passport to Agent Reyes.
Oh, I love carrying stuff.
Okay, and now switch to Reyes, somewhere here. There he is. And we're going to head back to the coroner's office. Actually, we've got the map, so we can just fast travel to Main Street North. Probably went a bit far. We've got to head to the coroner's office. Get inside. Over here. Now, use the bloody wallet on the Bloodtron. Wait for it to spit out the report. And pick that up. And then we're going to use the passport on the Facetron. Wait for another report. Pick that up. And now we're going to head upstairs. Up to the sheriff's office. And we're going to look on top of the arrestron where this tube is missing.
Wasn't there a tube up there before?
Alright, now switch to Ray. And we are going to go to the mansion. Sorry, no, we're not going to... Well, we're going to the mansion, but to get to the mansion, we have to go to the bus stop on B Street. Is it B Street or A Street? Hang on. About to find out. I always forget. Let's go see. I think it's A Street now that I've gone here. I'll know as soon as we pass. Oh no, there we go. We've gone the right way. So it is B Street. Okay, talk to Lenore, or Lady of the Evening as she's known in this part of the game.
Don't have any.
Skip all the dialogue. Now we just need to ask her about the body and go down that line of questioning.
Tell me what.
Doesn't matter what you choose there. I chose pirate again.
In
Alright, and this starts the Dolores flashback.
She only wanted one thing: to be a game designer for that awful game company.
Alright, once we're in control of Dolores, got to head out to the mailbox. All the way downstairs and out the front door. And walk to or open Mailtron.
Hi there, George. Oh, thanks.
Alright, make sure you look at the magazine.
It's Bite Me. Wow!
And then head inside.
Lucas Phlegm Games.
Back
Favorite
to
game
Dolores'
company.
bedroom.
I hear they make movies, too. This could be a dream.
All the way back up. into the bedroom. Actually, no, don't go in the bedroom just yet. Sorry, I missed one little step. Go in this door here. This is the door that will get us the quickest route possible over to Chuck's room. It always comes out there. I think some of the other doors are a bit random. Okay, go in to see Uncle Chuck. We don't really need to see him, but we have to just quickly get through this dialogue. And what we want to do is we want to pick up this ink bottle here. We need this for our next step. Alright, as soon as you got that, we can leave. Go back through this door here. Back to Dolores' bedroom. And now what we want to do is use the computer.
I'm dialing.
Wait for the dial-up to happen. Like the old days. Okay, the answers here don't matter. I just always pick the same. I can't help myself. There we go. We don't have to do the quiz like you would on hard mode. Oh, I forgot to use the ink in the printer, didn't I? Alright, you should have done this before we used the computer. Doesn't really matter.
Do it. The ribbon is now fully inked.
Alright, now we're going to have to use the computer again. I stuffed up.
Yay!
There we go. It'll just retype the letter.
I always like to watch this part.
And we can hear the doorbell going. Make sure we pick up this letter though before we go answer the door. Alright, now we're going to go answer the front door. Yeah, hold your horses, I'm coming. Skip all this dialogue. We got Uncle Chuck's letter, but we don't actually need it. Heading outside, we're going to go and we're going to use the letter to Mucus Phlegm in the mailbox. The Mailtron. Wait for 5 days.
Good.
Okay, as soon as we've got control again, we're going to go all the way back into her bedroom to Dolores' bedroom so she can open her letter. Good work, Dig Dug. Okay, back into the bedroom. And same as hard mode, we actually have to click this a few times. There we go. It's the white one in case you're wondering.
I'm so scared to open it.
Just keep clicking open and keep clicking on the letter.
That means I'm stuck. Okay, but if it's a yes, what will be... Okay.
Alright, I think she'll finally open it here. And she can do her little dance. And now we can go to Uncle Chuck's room. Through this door again. And we're about to finish the flashback finally. Although it didn't really take that long, did it? Talk to Uncle Chuck. Tell him about the job offer, and that'll be it.
You don't get. Then you're not just you.
There we go. Alright, open up the map and head to the mansion with Agent Ray. Alright, once we're at the mansion, head inside the gates and to the front door.
Better ring the doorbell.
Skip all the dialogue, doesn't matter what you choose. Alright. We basically just did that, so that now we will be able to switch over to Dolores. There we go. Okay. Alright, as soon as you've got control again of Dolores, we're going to head into the library.
Where the hell have you brought?
Skip all this again.
Wait, where?
This is.
Alright, make sure you talk to Lenore.
Okay.
Just go through all these.
No. So can you? Is my it's?
I just go through these as much as we can.
Do you know?
I think you can just go done.
How it should.
But because I'm skipping them all anyway.
Nice.
Alright, there we go. Awesome. Now, head outside. Not outside, outside the library, sorry. We've got to go up to Dolores' room quickly. Into her bedroom. Look at the chart here.
It's my handy ASCII.
And now we need to go to Chuck's room. Nearly finished part 3. Oops, I'm going the long way, but you can go through that door that I showed you earlier. I didn't mean to go the long way. In we go.
It feels
All right.
lonely without Uncle Chuck around.
We need to pick up the large vacuum tube. And we need to pick up the journal. Now we need to head outside, and we've got Agent Ray waiting just outside. Make sure when you go outside you get Agent Ray to give Dolores a map. As you'll see me do in just a second.
Hi there.
Dig it!
Okay, switching to Agent Ray. Give the last copy
Diggin'!
of the map to Dolores.
Thanks
Oh shit,
a lot.
there we go. I don't know where she was going then. Alright, back to Dolores. And what we're going to do is use that map to go to the sheriff's office at Main Street. We do not need the tool in the casual mode that we would need to install this vacuum tube normally. So head inside the sheriff's office, I'll go over here a little bit, and use the vacuum tube on the arrestron.
That should fix it.
There we go, just move her out of the way. Swap to Reyes now. And what we're going to do is use all of the reports in the arrestron, and this will end part 3. There we go. What I'll do is I'll skip the little cutscenes and stuff here, and I'll meet you guys at the start of part 4 once we're in control of our characters once again. Alright, once you're back in control, make sure you switch to each of the characters.
Oh.
Get this little scene from each one, I think. And just quickly read their to-do list. And then switch to the next one. Go through his dialogue quickly. Come on, Ransom. Quickly check his to-do list. Back to Dolores, get her little scene. Check her journal. There we go. And with Dolores now we can open up the map, and we want to go to the hotel. Try and get into ThimbleCon. Head inside. Come on, Dolores, speed it up. Alright, head across to ThimbleCon. Why is she walking so slow all of a sudden? There we go. Up the stairs. Dragon Dude will stop us.
Not hope.
And ask how we can get a ticket. Alright. Now, go back to the map. Now, I don't know if this is 100% necessary, but I've always done it. So I just want to make sure I just quickly tick this box. Let me know if you realize that this isn't necessary, but I always go to the factory and check the padlock. And I can't think of a reason why I actually have to do this. But I've always done it, so I don't want to cause any problems by going off
It's a
script.
padlock and
So
chain, keeping the gate closed.
that's how we know we need a key for it. Maybe I'm not 100% sure if that really matters. So feel free to skip that if you want to. Okay, so now we need to go to the diner. Or outside the diner anyway for now. So go to Main Street South. Talk to Chet. We need to get him to leave.
meeting. You want a free pizza coupon?
Alright, say, do we know each other?
What?
Our name is
Dolores.
Dolores. Get him to leave. Now, once again, similar to earlier in the game when I couldn't figure out exactly what allows us to switch back to Agent Ray, we've got the same issue that sort of happens in this part of the game. So we'll just sort of go in and out, check her journal, switch to the other guys, check their to-do list, check Ransom. Still not going to let me. So what I generally do now is just walk back and forth. And what I'll do again, guys, is I'll cut the video until it lets us switch back to the agents. I don't want to do the next steps until I've got the agents available. Okay, so I was just walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and eventually this cutscene sort of cuts in, and we're going to have the option to use the agents once again. I'm just going to skip this cutscene out of the video. Alright, and once we're in control of the agents yet again, what we want to do is use the telephone.
You have one new message.
Skip, skip, skip. And then exit the door. And we'll automatically gain control of Reyes. Use the telephone.
You have one new message. Message.
Skip, skip, skip. Exit the door. Apparently we're going to wait for Reyes to come down. Skip, 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 skip.
What?
Alright, really doesn't matter what you choose here.
I'm in the book. I spoke. I'm in mark up.
Alright.
I'm good. What?
I think if you choose this one, it's the only way to sort of really end it.
That let.
Sir, I have a package-a-boo for you.
Okay, and once again in control of Reyes. Open the package.
Yes.
Just for later, I suppose. Alright, switch to Ray. And open the package.
Perfect. It's a special tool for a special...
Alright, we don't need to know all that. Alright, go to B Street. And we need to go... Oh, wrong button. To the phone book. I suppose we could use the phone. I don't know the purpose of this, why it's always ringing when you come here
It's
for this
out of
section.
order. But how is it ringing?
Alright, what we really want to do is look at the phone book, and we want to go to Case Gum Radio. And there it is, 7286. I believe that's not random, is it? 7286. That rings a bell. Could be wrong though. Anyway. Alright. Go into the diner. Just remember that number, 7286. And we're going to go to the diner, which is just back this way. No point to fast travel. Here it is. Out of the way, Dolores. I need to go in. Alright. Gonna use the radio.
Hello, 198.7 FM KSCUM listeners.
Skip all this, and as soon as we've got control again, use her mobile phone, cell phone, and dial the number 7286. You'll notice this is a lot easier than hard mode once again.
Hello, caller. You're live on.
All right. I forgot to listen to the question. Let's just guess them, but you may need to use Google.
That's correct.
Oh, cool, I got it.
Question.
That was a
Fill in
fluke.
the blank. This is your brain. This is drugs. Blank.
This is your... I don't know the answer to this. And I don't know if Google will help, so let's just...
Aw, too bad.
That's not correct. You only have to get 2
And
out of
your
3.
Final
Question. This will be important.
said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. 1 second while I Google it. Alright, I believe the answer is Ronald Reagan. Apparently it's a famous Ronald Reagan speech. So let's press that.
Let's see how you did.
Hopefully we get the tickets.
Close enough for a win. You can.
Alright, skip the dialogue. And pick a name. Pajama Sam. Perfect. Alright, don't forget which name you pick. It doesn't matter though, as long as you remember what it was. Now we need to go to the hotel. Head inside. Walk faster, Agent Ray. Trying to do a quick walkthrough here. Go talk to the manager.
Welcome to the Edmund House.
Alright. Should be some
There should
ThimbleCon
be-
tickets. Pajama Sam is my
How
name.
else may I?
Alright. And that's all we want from him. Let's go into ThimbleCon.
Shut up in there! Not home.
And so here's my ticket. Basically
Here's
doing
my-
this so that he
Thanks
can
heaps, Tom.
get
Yeah,
all
right.
of the tickets. There we go. Just put Agent Ray over here. Switch to Dolores again. Alright, and we need to go to ThimbleCon as well. So go to our map. Go to the hotel. Once again, we're skipping a few steps that aren't required in casual mode as compared to hard mode. So we're going straight up to ThimbleCon. We don't have to do any of the stuff to prove that we've paid for the lawyer. We just need to go and speak to the lawyer. Here he is.
You need some cos. What brings you?
And we need him to read Uncle Chuck's
I
will.
need to...
My apologies.
Off he goes to the mansion. Alright, and that's exactly where we need to go now. And head into the library.
I see we are all before.
Skip again.
2,
Skip,
3.
skip. Come on.
Oh.
Alright, let's just quickly look at the will.
This is all in binary.
Talk to
Should be
Brant.
easy to write a program to.
Yeah.
Alright, we don't need any of this. Give him the pie though.
Mr. Ballowit.
That's another thing we automatically have, which we don't have to do in casual mode. Alright, once we've done that, head into Dolores' bedroom. So out of here, up to the bedroom. And we need to pick up the book next to the computer, Graphics Basic. And then we need to use it in the computer.
My Commodore 64.
Did that work? Okay, I think it did. Now we can use the will with the computer.
It's working. Whoever created graphics space.
Alright.
I did it.
There we go. Now we can go back to the library. In we go. Watch out, Dig Dug. Head over here. Alright. And we're going to give the will to the lawyer.
Here's the decoded.
Let me. You two have the final. I'll meet you there.
Well, hurry.
Alright, he's going to meet us there at the whatchamacallit, the tomb of Chuck. Alright, now what we need to do is use the map and go back to the hotel. Go over to the elevator.
The doors are closed.
Yeah, I see that. Dolores, thanks for letting me know. Alright, we're going to go up to the penthouse. And once we're there, we're just going to go into the secret room, so to speak. And then we'll switch to Franklin. Another difference between this and hard mode is we didn't have to worry about not being able to access the penthouse. Don't worry about the ghost either. Let's go into the secret room. Alright, you can switch the light switch. I always forget which side it's on in this room. It's hard to see. It is here somewhere, isn't it? There it is. Use that. Okay, now switch to Franklin. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go to the penthouse. Let's just zap the call button. It's got to come all the way back down. And we're about to finish part 4. In we go. Up to the penthouse.
I can't believe I finally made it to the...
Alright, skip all this.
What?
And head into the secret room. Head straight through the portal. Another thing we didn't have to sort out here in casual mode.
Looks like Chuck got it.
Alright, and then float through the tomb door. And we're going to zap the switch again. There we go. And I'm just going to skip ahead until we have got control of our characters in part 6. Okay, here we are in part 6 and we need to switch over to Dolores. Here we go. And with Dolores, we are going to head to the old factory. No, not the old factory, sorry. We need to go to the bank first on Main Street. Head over to the bank, head inside the bank. I nearly skipped a step, but it worked out in the end. Head over to the bank manager. Wait till he's no longer looking, and we're going to pick up this key.
Your money is in our hands.
Just got to wait for him to turn away.
Are you coming on to me?
There we go. Pick up the
I've
key.
almost traced you.
And now we can head to the factory. Alright, head over to the gate and we're going to use this key on the padlock.
The key fits.
And head inside. Alright, and head over to the big archway. Go through the archway and then to our left. And inside the door here. Okay, pick up the handbook. And then look at the handbook. And just remember this phone number here down the bottom right. For me, it is there. It is 1929. Sorry, it's 1929. Okay, so make sure you remember that. And for now, we're going to go to the diner. So Main Street South. Write down that number if you need to, but we do carry the handbook with us so you can check it again if you need to.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this.
And we're going to grab a hot dog.
It's just like old times. I can't wait to eat. I'll have one of these hot dogs.
Good one.
Grab a hot dog.
Eat.
And we all know what's about to happen. Skip as much of it as we can. Alright. Come on, hurry up. Game will put her back there. I'm going to switch to Ransom. I'm going to do the exact same thing with Ransom. Go inside the diner.
You know you're not.
Yeah.
You can't leave.
No.
I think we just said hi, Dave, sorry, and that will help. I'll have one of those disgusting hot dogs, please.
This not.
Alright. You found that funny? Alright, switch to Ray. And we're going to go to the diner as well. There we are. And we are going to pick up a hot dog.
Good one.
Oh, it makes me feel sick just thinking of eating something that gross.
I feel.
And switch to Reyes, and you guessed it, go eat a hot dog.
Good one.
Alright, with that all done, with Reyes, we can head into the diner again and talk to Sandy, and this time we're going to order a hamburger.
Bye for now.
Oh, I accidentally pushed by.
What
Alright,
can I do
sorry.
for you?
Order some food
I'd like to order.
and choose the hamburger.
I'm.
Okay, and now we're going to head to the hotel. Okay, and we're going to go into ThimbleCon. Up you go, come on, up the stairs. In we go. Head over to, what's his name again? Sexy Riker, and we're going to give him the hamburger.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh god,
You look
alright.
hungry. Would you like to?
Alright, once he runs off, we don't have to do all the stuff that we had to do with him in the previous playthrough. We can just pick up the jeweler's tools. Alright, and now we can go to the sheriff's office. In we go. Head up the stairs and into sheriff's office. And what we want to do is talk to Willie.
I'm innocent.
Alright, we need to find out that he repairs
I'm sure.
watches. So just go through the dialogue here.
If you did.
You were a watch repairman, that's what we need. Okay.
Why are...
Don't think we need to do much of this. So long, Willie. Now, give Willie the watch.
I'm innocent.
There we go. Just promise him. He's going to tell us that he needs tools. Okay, we're going to give him the tools. And then we're going to give him the watch again.
Willie, here are the tools.
Ah, thanks. Nice tools.
Alright, give him the watch.
I'm innocent.
Can you fix this watch? If you
Promise him. Alright, he's going to fix it for us. Excellent, we've got the fixed watch. Alright, once you've got the fixed watch, head to the old factory. Alright, head left. We want to look for the time code station number 1, whatever it's called. Clock station something or other. Head all the way over to the left until you find number 1. Here it is. Alright, now once you've found number 1, switch to Agent Ray. Use Agent Ray's phone to call the number from the handbook that you picked up with Dolores. For me, that was 1929. 1929.
Thank you for calling the Pillowtronics Automated Security
Don't skip this
Information Line.
dialogue.
For today, proper start time for Station 1 is 11:10.
11:10. Okay. So now what we want to do is switch back to Reyes. And what we want to do is use the pocket watch in the time station. Alright, so 11:10 we need. So I need to switch this one to 11. And there we go, it's already on 10 for the other one, but if you needed to change the minutes, you'd use that there. So exit out of there.
Dad's watch behind.
And we'll get the watch out. And then what you want to do is walk over to the right to time station number 2. Should be just over here. Alright, use the watch in time station 2. And all we need to do is add 5... Oh, sorry, hang on. Use the watch. All we need to do then is add 5 minutes. So it's going to be 11:15. There we go. Walk over to the archway. We need to find time clock number 3. Out of here. I believe it is to our left. There it is. Once again, use the watch in time clock number 3. And this time we just need to add another 5 minutes. There we go, it's gone green. Head over to our right. Find this truck, use the switch on the, not the truck, whatever this thing is. Some sort of automated van thingy-majiggy.
It's my father's old pocket watch.
Oops.
Good
I
as
need to
new.
press use pocket watch. Time clock number 4. Add another 5 minutes. There we go. Exit that. Excellent. Return to the archway. Head through the archway and then head to our left to the big door. Alright, we're going to push the red button here. Trying to open the doors.
Stopped. They must be stuck.
And then pull the big door. Okay. Switch to Agent Ray, head to the factory. Nearly finished part 6 here. Once again, head to the big doors. Give Agent Reyes a hand by pulling the big doors.
It opened a little more.
Alright, switch to Ransom. Head to the factory. Should know what we're doing by now. Alright. Pull big doors. As soon as we can, we'll switch to Dolores. And head to the factory as well. Alright, and just walk to big doors.
I think I can squeeze through the opening.
Okay, here we are in control of Dolores in part 7. We need to go down the ladder. And head across to the corridor. And we just need to actually go, hang on, whoops, through here. Sorry, I was just checking my notes. Head all the way to the left. Just got to make our way to the, I think it's called the security room maybe. Here we go. Into the room next to the calendar, whatever it's called, I don't know. And part 7 is going to be really, really easy here. Make sure you pick up the floppy disk, pick up the journal, and pick up the hat. And then all you need to do is use the floppy disk in the computer terminal.
It's booting up.
Dolores.
Skip all this. And then we're going to use the computer terminal. And select hard reboot. Don't need to worry about all the stuff once again that we had to do in the hard mode. Alrighty, here we are back in control in part 8, and we find ourselves in control of Dolores again. We're going to go out of this office here. Out, Dolores. And we want to walk to the blast doors here. We'll go through the blast doors.
It's locked with a foolproof electronic locking mechanism.
There we go. I didn't want to give anything away, but you don't actually need to do any of the stuff that we had to do from the hard mode to get through the blast door. Head down the stairs. Walk over to this button here.
Never. You
skip the dialogue. Push the button. Alright. Gonna use the hat. Don't need the tin foil for it this time. Skip all this as well. And we're gonna just walk.
My evil lasers are too powerful for you.
Take that! Didn't feel a thing! DA!
I filed this as a bug report!
Ha! DA! DA!
You're cheating!
Take that!
Alright, through the door. And we want to look at this sign here. Alright, remember this number here. I believe this one is random 2258 or whatever it is for you. Alright, switch over to Franklin. And we're going to head back to the hotel. Go through the portal. Back to the elevator.
The elevator isn't on this floor.
Yeah, I know, Franklin. Zap the call button. Just got to go to any floor where we can use the telephone. Just going to go down one floor. Out we go, just enter any room and zap any telephone and dial the number from the fan. What was it? 2258, I think. I hope.
This is the fully automated fan service for fan number 37532. Current state of the fan is on. Turning fan off in 3, 2, 1. Current state of the fan is off.
Alright, switch back to Dolores. Head through to the secret room.
Bring it on. I can take
And then switch back to Franklin. Zap the phone again. And call the number again. 2258.
This is the fully automated fan service for fan number 37532. Current state of the fan is off.
There we go.
Fan on in 3, 2, 1. Current state of the fan is on.
Alright, back to
Your
Dolores.
attempts to overheat me are pointless.
And we want to go up to the trap door.
Your attempts to overheat me are pointless.
Okay. Switch over to Agent Ray now. There we go. Head down the trapdoor.
I share the intelligence of Billotron 3000 TM,
And once again, we're going to use the strange tool on the slot.
This is your last warning to turn back.
And then switch back to Dolores. Head down the ladder.
Dolores, please save me.
And head in to
Billotron
Ray. Get out of the way. Walk through to the
Dolores,
Pillotron.
you are making a big mistake.
What?
I took you, but took...
Alright, we'll just skip all the dialogue. And then as soon as we can, we start just pushing all these tubes.
Computer. You can't defeat me, Dolores. You will never defeat me. Dolores, shutting me down will only make me stronger. You should have listened to me.
Now, once we've pushed them all in, we're going to get a cutscene, and there's going to be dialogue, but the dialogue choices don't matter, so I'll skip that out of the video.
You should have
And I'll rejoin you guys. I'm not going to cut until we finish pushing the tubes, but I'll rejoin you guys at the start of the final part, part 9. Alright,
You should have listened to me.
Push.
You found all the... Save me, Dolores.
3 more.
You... Save me, Dolores.
Alright, doesn't let us push that last one yet, does it? Alright, I'll meet you guys at part 9. Alright, here we are in part 9. We are in control of Dolores. We are going to travel all the way back to the corpse at the bridge. And we're going to finish part 9 as quickly as we can. We don't need to do all the endings for the different characters. You would have seen those at the end of my hard playthrough. So walk to the corpse. Use the balloon animal on the corpse.
Maybe I should save the...
Hopefully you've already saved the game, but they give you the warning there. Use balloon animal on corpse again. Not that it really matters if all you're doing is trying to get this last achievement. Alright, and we're just waiting for the game to give us control again. Back in the Kickstarter mode, I guess I call it. Alright, now we have to walk all the way to the factory. Let's do that. It's just basically heading all the way to the right of screen. And what I'll do, guys, is I'll cut the video here and I'll join you guys when we make it back to the factory. Okay, here we are at the factory. We just need to open the gate. Head inside. Walk to the big doors here. Go to the second door. Open that. Go to the blast door. Go through that. Walk to the door at the end. Through the lasers, don't worry about them. Through this door. Walk through the fan. And walk to the opening. Head inside. And push in all of the tubes again.
Of course.
And once we push them all in, guys, that is going to be the end. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for watching. I hope you found the full walkthrough very helpful to get you all the achievements, to pass the game with as little pain as possible, although it is a really cool game to play either way. Yeah, once again, hopefully it was helpful. If it was, please remember to give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you post a comment. I love hearing from you guys and I respond or reply to all of my comments. And yeah, if you haven't already, go and check me out over on Twitch and give me a follow there and consider subscribing there as well. It's definitely going to help me grow here on YouTube by doing both Twitch and YouTube. I'm sort of working hand in hand so that I can grow my overall presence as much as possible. Another thing that will help with that is if you head over to my Patreon page and consider supporting me there, where you can become a member of Aussie's Army officially for only $1. So please consider doing that as well. And that's what's going to allow me to continue making guides like this. Anyway, let's push this. Once again, thank you all very, very much. I do mean that for any support that you can give, even if it is just watching the videos. Alright, we've got to push it again, do we?
I need to get up my nerve.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, come on. So push it a few times.
Come on, Dolores. Okay, this is it.
Hurry up, come on.
Let's end this.
Yes, please. Alright guys, so there is the credits, there is the final achievement. Once again, thank you for watching guys. I've said everything I need to say. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all next time.